All right, y'all, welcome back to my YouTube channel. I'm King Tyson. Don't forget to like and subscribe like I always tell you in the beginning and the end of my videos. Also, if you need to write me, email me, you want to ask a question or get my advice, hit me up at kingtyson713 at yahoo.com. I will respond back to you as soon as possible. I try not to keep y'all waiting too long, but I appreciate the love, being patient with me through everything. I just really appreciate everybody, y'all. I'm so grateful for the channel. It's slowly coming up. I just thank y'all for continue to tune in with me and rock with me. But anyway, let's talk about something on this video real quick, man. Right? So what I want to talk about is marriage for a second. Me being a married man myself. I want to keep it real with the ladies. I want to keep it real with the fellas when I talk about marriage in 2023. Marriage in 2023 is not pushed upon as much because the dynamics of the relationships have changed. You got more men nowadays are starting to feel like tradition tells me as a man to step into this role, provide for everything, do everything for this woman, and then I feel like I don't get anything out of it, you know. But maybe the positive is going to be kids if she's at the age where she can still have kids, right? So that's what men are feeling like they going into this, right? And they feeling like they're not gonna get, what are they getting out of being married? Like actually going to the courthouse, filing for a marriage license, then having the wedding and all that stuff. What are they getting out of it? Because nowadays men are starting to feel like, hey, we can still live together, we can still have kids, we could do all that, we just won't get married. So a lot of that is what's going on, is the reason why people are not getting married anymore like that, especially black people. I can't speak on other races. I can only talk about black people because I'm black. So I can only talk about, us from what I can see what's going on, right? So you got brothers saying that, you got brothers feeling like, what am I getting out of it? Because you got to understand, ladies, let me say something real quick. Men have looked at their uncles, their daddies. They looked at the men in their family that's married, and they feel like majority of the time they feel like, oh man, the woman runs them. Or, you might see the older guy in the mall holding his wife's purse, sitting down while the wife goes shop. We seen the woman, the old saying, happy wife, happy life. So brothers now, especially in the younger generation, they seeing that and they saying, look, man, I don't want to be like that. I don't want to be just giving everything to a woman and I'm not happy. I'm not getting nothing out of it. To be honest with you, even in other races, that even on my job, my co-workers, right? I seen them, this is other races, with their wives. They act like they can't do nothing. Like the wife run them. It's like almost they don't have a say so. So the younger generation are seeing that. Young generation men are seeing that. And they saying, nah, I'm not finna go for this. So marriage is starting to be harder and harder to get men to commit to marriage officially to women these days. And I just want to tell the ladies that, I've said that a few times in my videos, but I'm telling you why brothers are saying that, right? So, brothers are saying, what am I getting out of it? Then you got, some brothers feel like, well, not some, these brothers are feeling like, hey man, I'm making myself a value. Like I'm really making my money. I'm making top dollar. I work hard, and I feel like I'm not gonna put up with no BS from no woman. Or I have the right to choose the woman that I choose, which is correct. You do have the right to choose what you choose, right? So there's nothing wrong with that. Anybody, let me say this: nobody should want to settle. Nobody should. My only thing about settling, when people say settling, my thing is picking the right qualities for the person that's fit for you. Yes, everybody always have a dream type of what you want in a person. A man have the dream type of woman that he would want. A woman might have the dream type of man that she would want. But majority of us are not privy to get that type of person. A lot of times, some probably that person don't even exist. You have so much of a list of what you want in a person. That person might not even exist. So we try to get people that's close to it. Might not have everything, but have some things. But the main important thing is finding a person that's fit for you, because you can have everything on the outside with the person, but if y'all can't get along, if y'all don't vibe mentally, if they're not your friend, then it's not gonna work. So let me say this, ladies. So men are asking women to step up more. This is what men, I'm just telling you how brothers are saying. They saying you being a woman is what it used to be. A man will be happy for. It needs to be more than just that. And the ladies are saying, sisters, I'm with y'all on this. Y'all saying, hey, you got to bring more to the table than what you bringing to the table. So now we at a standstill. We got brothers that don't really want to do just a little bit and get the most. Then you got sisters that feel like I'll do the most, but you have to have the most for me to do the most. So that's where we got the conflict. We got the conflict at, and we got to figure that out. And this is the reason why I made my channel, because I like to keep things real. I don't try to live in a fairy tale, because, if you listen to other people, man, they try to tell y'all, okay, you should never settle. They'll tell women, you should never settle. You should hold out for that man that's this got XYZ, and he should treat you like this. He should worship the ground you walk on. This, that. If he don't do that, then you don't need to be with him. Then you got people telling brothers, hey man, if she not submissive, if she not this and she not that, then you shouldn't want her to carry your name. You shouldn't marry her. So we fighting each other, y'all. It's a problem. Nobody's looking at what's the better fit for them. Everybody's looking at what they can get out of stuff. I feel like if we stick to what's fit, what we gel, I feel like those things will come. Now, finances is something a little bit different, because when we're younger, our finances are not there because we just getting started. We start in the job market. We're trying to get there. But when we start getting older, we start getting our 30s, we start getting our 40s, wherever you at financially, it's probably going to be where you at, but it's never too late to go to school. It's never too late to get a trade. It's never too late for any of that. But what I'm saying is we got to find it. We got to find the common ground. We lost common ground. We lost it. So we got to get this back. So how we get this back? We get to the root of things. What's stopping this? And like I told y'all, the ladies, the game has changed. Fellas, the game has definitely changed. Because now women feel like, well, I remember my grandmother and what my mother been through, and how my mother was handled, how my grandmother was handled. I'm not finna deal with that. I'm not gonna deal with that. So I'm gonna have my own money. I'm gonna go to school. I'm gonna get my a corporate job. I'm gonna get a high paying job. I'm not finna put up with no man's mess. I'm gonna be, if he ain't on my program, if he ain't on my level higher, I'm not dealing with him. So you got brothers saying, I seen what my daddies and uncles went through, and they don't be looking happy. They feel like the woman is winning. Then you got the ladies saying they seen their mama and their grandmother, go through it with the men, with the men they was with. And so everybody got their own perspective of things, and everybody's deadlocked. So nobody wants to give. And that's the problem. We're not giving. We're not compromising, And I feel like once we start learning how to compromise and start learning how to find and I always say this, I don't try to say high value. I do not use the word high value. I try to say a person that's fit. If you ever notice my videos, I say it's finding the person that's fit for you, because the person that fit for you might not make six figures. He might make $80,000 a year. He might make $60,000 a year. But that person fit for you. That man fit for you, ladies. And then y'all could build together. fellas, the woman that's fit for you, she might not have the best body. You know what I'm saying? She might not, she might struggle a little bit. I'm just saying, y'all, I hate talking about it. But y'all get what I'm saying. The person that's fit for you is fit for you, and I just want to say, when it comes to marriage, ladies, well, fellas, I'm gonna bring it to the fellas right now. Marriage is definitely for the women. It's to me, in my opinion, it's an insurance plan for women. Marriage is an insurance plan for women. And ladies, what you gotta understand also is this. It's a marriage plan for y'all. It's the benefit. A marriage benefits women the most. Because here you go, you have a man that's protecting of you, that's gonna make sure you straight financially. A man that you can lean on. If that man dies before you, he's gonna leave his money to you and to the kids. You're gonna be well off. Something happened to that man, you're gonna be well off. This is the reason why I say marriage is and then also too, if the marriage don't work, we go through a divorce. Majority of the time, the woman ends up being on the winner side of, I hate to say winner side of a divorce, but on the upside of the divorce, whether it be alimony, whether it be child support, if that's that, the woman seems to be on the upside. So ladies, men are looking at that, and this is the reason why men are holding back from marriage. Cause men like, you know what? Why should I have to give all this stuff up if we don't work out? We don't work out. Why should I have to do all this? I'm losing on the end. Because men know, ladies, I'm gonna say this too, ladies. When you get married, and I know being married, and other brothers that's married, men know. It seems like when you get married, the sex is less. We don't have sex like we used to when we was dating. So when it comes to marriage, ladies, I know that seems like it's surface, like a surface issue, but for men, that's big. Sex is a big thing for men, just a little bit. So what I'm telling you is, ladies, men are looking at that. They looking at, okay, all right, so I'm gotta protect, provide, do everything. I'm not getting the sex I want, the amount of time I want it. Things start getting redundant in the marriage. If we go through a divorce, I lose. It's like a lot of things men are looking at and they feel like, well, what am I getting out of it? Back in the day, ladies, men didn't ask, what am I getting out of marriage? Men, they just, I like you, I love you, let's get married. They didn't think about it. Men are saying, hold on, we're not finna do that now. We're not finna do that. So ladies, what are you bringing to the table? Then you got ladies saying, okay, well, not today's ladies, y'all making y'all money now. I will give that. Women, black women, they making their money now. I know women are, black women got businesses, they on their careers, they making good money. So now they saying, okay, if you're not here, or higher, then I'm not gonna give you a chance. So we got a problem. We got a big problem, and we got to figure it out. I feel like this is a big issue that we have to figure out. And my advice about marriage, and I'm married, marriage is a serious thing. You got to be ready to work. You have to be ready to work in a marriage. If you're not ready to work in a marriage, don't look at the weddings, because women will look at the wedding, having the big wedding and the photos and the say that they married, the title, but are you ready to be a wife? If you're not married, are you ready to be a wife? And to my ladies who are married, you understand, like you tell them, hey, it's work when it comes to marriage. It's work. So I just want to say we got to figure this thing out. My solution to it is that you want to find the man that you need. You got to find a man that's fit for you. And I feel like brothers should do the same thing. You got to find the woman that's fit for you. But I just want to lay this out. This is the reason why marriage is not, people are not getting married in 2023. Everybody wants something out of, they say, okay, before I do this, I got to have X, Y, and Z. And now it's on both parties. Men are saying this and women are saying this, and we deadlocked. Now, But this is the thing. What if y'all do have what y'all looking for, but then y'all got the outside stuff, you even got the inside stuff that you might be looking for. But what if y'all don't gel together? Then that's another divorce. So that's all I'm saying, y'all. We gotta find a solution. And the only solution I can tell y'all is finding the person that's right fit for you. And how do you know you got the person that's fit for you? How well do y'all get along? How well do your family and their family blend in? When I mean their family and your family, I'm not talking about the in-laws. I'm talking about if you have kids. If you have kids and they have kids, how well does that blend? How well are y'all together when sex is not involved? Because let's just be real. People get into relationships. Sometimes relationships hold on because of sex. You know, sometimes the lady might be like, the women might be like, this brother ain't shit, but the nigga, he put it down. You know, I'm trying not to curse on my channel though. I used to curse in the beginning of my videos back, you know, when I first started doing them, but I'm trying not to curse. Not even trying to say nigga, even though I just said it now. But they feel like the brother putting it down, they holding on. You know, and, you know, brothers might be holding on to the woman for whatever reason. But sex definitely, but if you take sex out of it, or can y'all still be friends? Can y'all still get along? That's what's important. That's what's important. Can y'all work together? That's what's important. When times get hard, can you lean on each other? That's what's important. How a person look almost, how a person body shape, how much money a person got. Money is definitely important, but it ain't everything. You know, like I said, it ain't everything. Because what happens when you got the money, but the person still cheat on you and you got money? What does that prove? You know? So that don't prove nothing at all. So I just wanted to say this little stuff, man. I'm just, well, y'all tell me what y'all think. You know, why is it so hard for us to get to the altar now in 2023? Am I off? Am I on point? Y'all let me know in the comments. Because I want to help figure it out. I'm married, but I wasn't always married. You know, I was single. You know, I wanna, you know, every time I talk about things, it's coming, a lot of the times it's coming from my own experiences, you know, and I'm here to help out as much as possible. I can't tell you where to go look for somebody to find your husband, where to look for somewhere to go find your wife. I can just say the people that you run across, I can say, hey, listen, that person do sound like he's suitable for you, you know. So y'all let me know. I'm King Tyson. Peace and blessings. See you till the next time. Don't forget to like and subscribe. I'm out.